Hello dear students, this is our part 2 of history, lesson number 9, last phase of struggle for independence. So some topic from this lesson we have learned in part 1. Remaining topic we will see in this session. So now we will see establishment of parallel government. At the same place in the country, British officers were driving out and the people's government was established. These are called parallel government. Parallel government were formed in district of Midnapur in Bengal, Balia and Azamgarh in Uttar Pradesh and Purnia in Bihar. In Satara district of Maharashtra in 1942, Kranti Singh Nana Patil brought an end to the British government and established parallel government. In Satara district of Maharashtra in 1942, Kranti Singh Nana Patil brought an end to the British government and established parallel government. At Kundal, under the leadership of Kranti G.D. Alish Babu Lad, Tufan Sena was established. Through its medium, collection of taxes, maintenance of law and order, punishment to criminals, such a work was done by the parallel government. People started accepting the verdict passed by the people's government appointed by the parallel government. Opposition to the moneylenders, prohibition on liquor, spread of literacy, opposition to caste, distinctions, many such construction work was done by the parallel government. Due to the parallel government became a source of inspiration of the people. Now we will see importance of Quiet India movement. In 1942, movement took up the form of a nationwide agitation to fulfill the objectives of gaining independence. Lakh of Indians made unlimited sacrifice. Many sacrificed their lives. The number of people participating in the struggle was so huge that even all the prison in the whole of the country were not enough to contain them. The patriotic song composed by Sane Guruji, Rashtra Sant Tukoji Maharaj and other increased enthusiasm of the agitators. This nationwide movement is called August Kranti. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose took phenomenal efforts for gaining independence of India. On the eastern borders of India, thousands of Indians stood in readiness to fight against the British. All these soldiers belonged to Azad Hind Sena. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was their leader. Subhash Chandra Bose was an important leader of Indian National Congress. He graced the position of President of Congress twice. As per his opinion, while England was engaged in Second World War, the Indian should take advantages of it and make the movement was intense. If necessary, India should seek the help of enemies of England. As a result, Subhash Chandra Bose resigned from the position of president to place his view in front of the people. The founded a party known as Forward Bloc. Through his speeches, Netaji appealed to the Indians to revolt against the British rule. Due to the government imprisonment him, Subhash Chandra Bose went on fast up to death in the prison, due to which the British government. From there he escaped. In April 1941 he reached Germany. There he founded the Free India Center. From the Berlin radio station in Germany, he appealed to the Indian people to join in an army struggle. Now we will see formation of the Indian National Army. Raj Bihari Bose was staying in Japan since 1915. He had organized the Indian Patriotic Living in countries of Southeast Asia and established the organization named Indian Independence League. In the early part of 1942, Japan conquered the territories in Southeast Asia, which was controlled by the British. Thousands of Indian soldiers and officers in British army there fell into the hands of Japan. Raj Bihari Bose, with the help of Captain Mohan Singh, formed a battalion of these Indian prisoners of war. It was named as Indian National Army, Azad Hind Sena. Later, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose led the Indian National Army. In October 1943, Netaji established Azad Hind government in Singapore. Now we will see achievements of Indian National Army. In November 1943, Japan conquered Andaman and Nicobar Island and handed them over to Azad Hind government. Netaji renamed them as Shaheed and Swarajya respectively. In 1944, Indian National Army captured the Arakan province in Myanmar. Posts on the eastern border of Assam were captured. In the same period of the Companion of Impal remained incomplete because Japan stopped helping the Indian National Army. But in adverse circumstances, soldiers of Indian National Army were dedicatedly fighting. But in the same period, Japan accepted defeat. On 18th August 1945, Subhash Chandra Bose died in a plane accident. On the background, the soldiers of Indian National Army had to lay down their arms. It was ended thrilling phase of the Indian National Army. Later, the British government charged the officers of Indian National Army with treason. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Bhulabhai Desai, Tej Bahadur Sapre, this expert's lawyer, defended them. But the military tribunal held the officers guilty and they were sentenced to life imprisonment. Therefore, there was severe unrest against the British government in the minds of Indian people. Finally, the British government had to suspend the punishment given by the military tribunal. Now we will see revolts of Indian Navy and Air Force. The Navy and Air Force soldiers, with the inspiration from Indian National Army, caused discontent against the British government. It burst out of the British war ship Talwar in Mumbai on 18 February 1946. The soldiers unfurled the tricolour flag on the British warship. They raised slogan against the British government. The British government sent army to open fire on the naval soldiers. The rebels also made counter-attack with firing. The workers and the common people extended their support to the naval soldiers. Finally, with the meditation of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the naval soldiers laid down their arms. To support the uprising of naval soldiers, the Air Force officers from Delhi, Lahore, Karachi, Ambala, Meerut, etc. went on strike. This revolt went a clear indicates sentiments of discontent against the rulers had reached a climax. In this way, the period 1942 to 1946 shook the foundation of British power in India. Through the Quiet India movement, the severe discontent of Indian people against the British was expressed. Army, Navy and Air Force was the backbone of British power. They were also now opposing the British. Due to this incident, the British ruler released that they will not be able to empower India for a long period of time. So my dear students, I hope you understood this lesson. Thank you. Have a good day.